So if you think about it and you had to describe to someone your philosophy, your approach when working with the clients, what would be your philosophy?
That your body works in succinct with one another. It's a total experience. You can't be emotionally broke and or spiritually unfit and be well, because those three go together. My TV show is Healing from the Inside Out, but healing is a total package. You need all of those components. Nothing happens in your body without the mind. So your body is it's physically in the same all the time, right? So your body naturally corrects homeostasis, hormonal imbalances, whatever's going on. Your body just fights for that homeostasis, and it's going to win. But if your mind is saying it can't happen, it won't. So most of the times when people are struggling with weight loss or problems in their body, it's not the problem in the body, it's the problem in their minds. They don't believe they can do it, or they say this is impossible, and that's what stands in their way. Because if I just told myself every day that I was my perfect weight at 125 pounds, next year I would be my perfect weight at 125 pounds. And the reason is because once I've convinced my own mind, I'm naturally going to make better choices. I'm not going to pick up hot dogs and hamburgers, because that doesn't, my mind doesn't accept that with the picture I've just created. So you need to have that whole scope of wellness, and you need to focus on that. So self-care and self-love is a big part of that, and aligning yourself and creating balance in your body, in your mind, in your spirituality. That's all part of it. I mean, sure, I understand the gut in hell in a way that I was just going to say hell better than anybody else out here. That's really true from my heart. That I say that from my heart, because I hear what they're putting out there. They're so far off base, and I don't need a pat on the back. I'm not out here because of me or my ego. It's not about me. I saw a need in myself. I struggled with a problem. And as a problem solver, I had to correct it. But if I do nothing with that knowledge, then it's lost. So it's my obligation to help other people and add value to them. If you knew that $1.29 was going to make the difference of somebody eating or not, wouldn't you find that time for that $1.29? You would. So a lot of people will say that they don't have time for health. But if you don't find time for health, you better find time for death, because it's one or the other. There's no in between.
Right.
So I was that person who said, oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. I don't have to. But I had to make that time, because I was in a place, in a body that I couldn't stand the sight of, feeling repelled by my own reflection. I hated the me standing back. I went from a child that was so athletic to someone who couldn't touch my toes.
Mhm.
I've ran for every stat. I was the first one at that stat. You could always count that I'd be the first one in that door. And that last time I was running up those stairs, I swear to God, Lord, I thought they were going to call 911 for me that day. And I said, nope, something's got to change.
Mhm.